Not everyone on the water is content with pleasure cruising, and the need for speed has had as powerful an influence on sea travel as it has on travel through air and on land. With water imposing greater uncertainty and greater resistance in the form of friction, the quest for speed here is not only difficult, but dangerous. Of those brave or foolhardy enough to launch an assault on the water speed record, over 3/4 have lost their lives. By 1930, with official rules set, the water speed record had become a source of national pride, hotly contested between Britain and America. This boat, the Miss England II, was to claim the honour for the Brits, but at great cost. With a twin-bladed screw propeller powered by twin Rolls-Royce V12 air racing engines, the Miss England II featured a single keel with a stepped hull to reduce friction and drag. With longitudinal notches running beneath the hull, as the boat gains momentum, these steps create a suction effect, drawing air in from the sides to generate lift. Raising the boat to reduce the wetted surface area, the area of the boat in contact with the water, stepped hulls improve efficiency, allowing more speed with less horsepower.
As a powerboat goes faster, if the design is in such a way that you can actually use some of those hydrodynamic forces, such as a very large surface for planing, when the water actually hits that surface, it gets deflected downwards and can actually make a significant vertical hydrodynamic force and literally lifting the entire boat out of the water in the same way that we talked about with the hydroforce.
On the ominous date of Friday the 13th of June 1930, pilot Sir Henry Seagrave, along with his mechanic and chief engineer, set out on Lake Windermere to chase down glory. During 2 successful runs, they averaged a speed of over 85 knots, nearly 160 kilometres per hour. With a new record in hand, the third run sought to push the average even higher, but ended in disaster. With the boat thought to have struck a floating branch, when the spray from the crash cleared, the engineer was dead. While the mechanic survived with a broken arm, Seagrave regained consciousness just long enough to ask the fate of his men before dying from acute lung injuries. Salvaged and repaired, the boat itself went on to set new water speed records throughout the early 1930s. But as the race continued, it was to be rendered slow by a new breed of speedboat.